Okay, so that right there is the newly launched Ampere Nexus. Now, this is the new flagship scooter from the company. It is a step ahead of the Primus. Now, this scooter comes in two variants. It will set you back. This is the top end variant. It is called the Nexus ST. Now, this one will set you back by 1,30,000 rupees ex-showroom, and you have a standard variant, which they are calling this Nexus EX, which will set you back by 1,20,000 rupees. Now, the major difference, or the only difference rather, between those two is the screen. Now, for this one, the SX, you get a nice 7-inch TFT screen, touch of course. Over the updates included Bluetooth connectivity. You have a casting option for navigation as well. That will come in the near future. It's not on there right now. That's what the switchgear looked like. Pretty similar to what we've seen on the Primus earlier. Now, with this scooter, you have 3 ride modes: Eco, City, and Sport. And you do also have reverse function and a limp home function when the SOC, or state of charge, drops below 20%. Now, it's a pretty decent looking scooter overall. It's positioned to be a high performance family scooter, so not too fussy in terms of design, pretty straightforward, simplistic rather, and that reflects in the underpinnings as well. Now, at the front and at the rear, you have alloy wheels, both 12 inches. At the front, you have a disc brake. At the rear, you get a drum, and that's a pretty standard telescopic fork up front. And at the rear, you have dual springs. Now, the seat, as you can see, looks pretty comfy, looks wide enough, long enough, decent for your city jaunts and whatever work you have to carry out in the city. LED lighting all around, that looks pretty neat. And as far as the battery is concerned, now both these models come with the same battery. That's a 3 kilowatt hour battery, which promises a range of around 136 kilometers. IDC, of course. Now, that we'll have to test out for ourselves when we get our hands on the scooter on a proper road test. The company claimed that this battery can be charged in a very decent 3.5 hours from 0 to 100 with the standard 15 amp charger. Now, you do have the option of paying a little more and going for the optional 25 amp charger, which will bring your charging time down to around 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Yep, not too shabby. And storage space, good enough for your half-face helmet and maybe a couple of groceries. Well, the under seat light doesn't appear to be working, but it does have a light. Now, yep, not too bad. Pretty simplistic. I'm not too sure about these bezels, but apart from that, build quality seems pretty decent. And you also have a brake lock. Not too bad. And out here, that's where your charging port is. On the Primus, it was located under the seat. Well, it has moved to behind the apron, and that has taken up some of your foot space. Apart from that, you have a USB charging socket as well, and a hook for your bags and your groceries. So not too bad. That's what the scooter looks like. This one will set you back by 1,30,000 rupees. So, do you think it's worth it? Do let us know in the comments.